June 6, 1944. D-Day. One American soldier, surrounded by death, captured by enemies, starving in a prison camp. Doctors said he wouldn't survive. His family was told he was dead. But Private Michael Roberts had one thing they couldn't take away: his faith. This is his true story of survival and coming home against impossible odds. Before we begin, leave a comment. Have you or someone you know ever experienced a miracle that defied all logic? Share your story below. Michael Roberts was a 22-year-old farm boy from Iowa. He had a beautiful wife named Sarah, pregnant with their first child. But in 1943, America called, and Michael answered. He promised Sarah he'd come back, that he'd meet their baby. "God will bring me home," he said. "Keep praying for me, and I'll keep praying for you." In April 1944, Michael shipped out to England carrying three things: his rifle, his dog tags, and a small Bible from Sarah. June 6, 1944. Omaha Beach. Michael's landing craft hit the beach at 6:30 a.m. "Lord, be with me. Be with all of us," he prayed. Bodies fell around him. Friends gone in seconds. Machine gun fire. Explosions. Blood everywhere. Michael ran through hell itself. He dragged 3 wounded men to safety that day. But by nightfall, his unit was separated, lost behind enemy lines. 12 men, deep in Nazi-occupied France. "God didn't bring us this far to abandon us now," Michael insisted. 3 days later, they walked into a German ambush. 5 Americans died. 7 were captured and taken to Stalag 4B, a German prisoner of war camp. It was hell on earth. Freezing cold, barely any food, disease everywhere. Men died every day. Michael, who weighed 180 pounds when captured, was down to 110 within 3 months. Another prisoner asked him, "Roberts, you still praying? You think God's listening?" Michael replied, "I have to believe he is. It's the only thing keeping me alive. My wife is praying for me. My baby is coming soon. God knows I need to get home." When the prisoner reminded him his baby might already be born, Michael said, "Then I have even more reason to survive. I made a promise to Sarah and to God. I'm keeping it." December 1944, the coldest winter in 50 years. Michael contracted typhus, a deadly disease that was a death sentence in the camp. The camp doctor was blunt. "This one won't make it through the night. Move him to the death barracks." They carried Michael to where prisoners went to die. 30 men were in that room. 29 of them died. But Michael prayed, "Lord, I can't do this alone. I'm too weak, but you're not. You promised to never leave me. Sarah needs me. My baby needs me. If it's your will, bring me through this." An American soldier asked how any of them were still alive. Michael's answer was simple: faith, soldier. Faith and prayer. He refused to die. "I made a promise. I'm going home," he declared. "God didn't save me in France, in prison, from typhus just to let me die now. I'm going home." May 1945. The war in Europe ended. Michael spent 2 months in a British hospital. Slowly, impossibly, he recovered. The doctors called it a miracle. Michael called it answered prayer. In July 1945, he boarded a ship home. A fellow soldier asked how he made it against every odd. "I kept my promise to my wife and to God," Michael explained. He kept his promise to me. But Michael didn't know one thing. Back home in Iowa, Sarah had been told he was missing in action, presumed dead. For over a year, she'd heard nothing. She turned, dropped the laundry, her hand flying to her mouth. No, it can't be, Michael, he said. I came home. I promised I'd come home. Sarah ran to him. They collided, holding each other, both sobbing. They said you were dead, she cried. I prayed every day. Every single day. I never stopped believing. Michael held her tight. I felt every prayer. Every single one. They kept me alive. The baby cried, and Michael saw her. A little girl, about 10 months old. Is that? Sarah nodded. Your daughter, Catherine. Michael walked over and picked up his daughter for the first time. She stopped crying and just looked at him. Hi, Katie. I'm your daddy. I'm so sorry I missed so much, but I'm here now. I'm here. He fell to his knees, holding his daughter, his wife kneeling beside him. All three of them together. Finally. Thank you, God, he wept. Thank you for bringing me home. Michael Roberts lived to be 89 years old. He had 4 children, 12 grandchildren, and 23 great-grandchildren. He never talked much about the war, but he talked constantly about faith, about promises, about how God brought him through the impossible. When people asked how he survived, he'd tell them, faith, not blind faith, active faith, praying faith, the kind that says, I don't know how, but I know you will. God kept his promise to me. He brought me home, and I kept my promise to him. I lived every day grateful. Michael died peacefully in his sleep in 2018, surrounded by family. The small Bible Sarah gave him in 1943, he carried it every day of his life. Inside the front cover, in Sarah's handwriting, it read, With God, all things are possible. Come home to me. And he did. This story is dedicated to every soldier who came home and every soldier who didn't. Your faith, your sacrifice, will never be forgotten. If this story touched your heart, please share it and subscribe for more true stories of hope. And remember, no matter what battle you're facing, no matter how impossible it seems, keep faith, keep praying. Miracles still happen.